first guest is the whole package and then some. Beauty, brains, making a major impact across her fan base and the community with her story.
Yeah, TikTok beauty queen Emira D'Spain is Emira D'Spain is a New York-based influencer who became Victoria's Secret's first black transgender model back in 2022, but that is just a small glimpse of who she really is. She's also famously known for her comedic makeup, get ready with me videos on TikTok, which have gained her a massive viewership of over 1 million followers, and she's just getting started.
Yes. Emira D'Spain joins us this morning with more. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
We met before the show started, and I was saying, I cannot stop looking at your face. Makeup is flawless.
Thank you.
You are amazing, and I love that this is all self-taught, right?
Of course, yeah. Yeah, I just watched YouTube videos and went from there.
Yeah. I mean, that's a lot of hours put in because I watch YouTube videos and it doesn't work out the same for me. But you're doing it all right. So congratulations on everything, first and foremost. But like we said, you know, you have an amazing resume of accomplishments thus far. But we have to let the people know that you also graduated from NYU, so you're beauty and brains, MBD.
Yes, that's right.
What did we study there?
I studied marketing at NYU, and I also studied communications there too. I spent my freshman year in Paris, and then I graduated in the top 10% at NYU.
Casual.
Beauty and brains.
Very casual.
So your marketing went hand in hand with being an influencer.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
You're so much more than an influencer. How did being an influencer lead to Victoria's Secret?
So I guess they saw me through that, and we partnered on social first. That's kind of how things started. And yeah, just went from there.
I mean, was that a dream of yours?
Yes, 100%.
These pictures are you look flawless, gorgeous.
The rabbit hole that I've gone down on the Instagram and the TikTok this morning when I was maybe supposed to be doing other things.
Right.
But you do the TikTok.
Yes.
You talk about a range of topics. One in particular that you've been really open about, of course, has been your journey with your transition. So I wonder, I know you said that you don't talk about it a lot on social because you don't want that to just be who you are. And I love that, and that resonated with me a lot personally because I don't like to be boxed in. I think that we are all so much more capable of being more than just our job or our role in life. So I love that. But I wonder if you might be able to talk about the moment where you felt that calling or the circumstance under which you felt like you needed to get out there and say something. Was it after you'd built up that following, or where in your journey did it fall?
It definitely was after I built up the following. I felt like I had kind of a responsibility to like share that side of myself because I'm afforded so many privileges as a trans person who has the life that I do. And I feel like it's important for me to share that with the world and like share the world my experience as a trans woman of color.
Especially for young people looking up to you on TikTok and being an influencer. They want to see your journey so they know it's okay and they feel safe. We're in the midst of Pride Month, right?
Yes.
We've seen Target, Budweiser, Nike all use trans models.
Yes.
And then we've seen some of the backlash. What's your message to those people who aren't comfortable with it, or people like Target who maybe took down some of their Pride stuff?
I would say to the brands, I think it's important to push through those moments. Like, of course, it's tough. That's the point. You know, like, we can't forward the conversations if, you know, brands are backing out from including us in conversations and including us in advertising. So,
Yeah, that makes sense. And the people who fear it?
The people who fear it, I would say it comes from a place of lack of education.
Yes.
And I think that if a lot more research was done on their part, then they wouldn't have any fears or anxieties around it. So.
Yeah. What do you want people to know about you, your influencing, and what's next?
I think I would want people to know that I'm just a person, and I am like really funny and like cute and bubbly online, and my life online is very positive. But I also want them to know that there is, you know, I like also have struggles. I also have, you know, things that I deal with too, and I try to share that online as well. And what's next for me? I think I want to go into acting.
Beautiful. Well, you're manifesting by saying it out loud here.
That's right, on TV.
There we go. You put it on to the universe. I just want to go over some more of your repertoire, your resume, if you will. Cover girl for Glamour.
Cover girl for
featured on Galore magazine as TikTok's
Galore.
It Girl.
Yeah.
I mean, and obviously the Victoria's Secret. You know, you say you have this bubbly and you've been afforded a lot of this lifestyle, but you've worked really hard to get there. Can you talk to us a little bit about the trials and tribulations and just how you've managed to persevere through everything that you've dealt with along the way in your personal and then your very public journey?
I mean, I was also transitioning while I was in school. So like transitioning in New York, where my parents don't live here. My parents live in Dallas. So I'm like dealing with that at the same time I'm trying to go to school, finish school. At the same time I was working full time. And from then I just, you know, it was a lot to manage, but it paid off, so.
Oh my God.
I love that. Your confidence is radiating, but I'm sure there had to be some tough times.
Of course, 100%. I didn't feel my most self for a lot of my life. And I think that's why I feel so confident now, because I know that this is the life I'm supposed to live.
So for any young people watching, how did you find the courage to push through? And like, where does your confidence come from? What are you telling these kids?
I think I would tell them that it is going to get better. It may not seem like it, and I know that sounds cliche, but it's true. It's
very
like
true.
you have to give it time. The two most important warriors in life are patience and time. And if you just have those two, they will get you through anything.
Patience and time.
Yes.
Truer words have never been spoken.
All right, a selfish question. What is your eye palette? Like, what's going on here? This is so good.
This eyeshadow palette is the Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes palette, and then the Patrick Ta Major Dimension 2 palette.
Okay, so then they'll send you all this stuff since you just mentioned it.
Oh my God.
And I'll send it to you guys.
We
Perfect.
love you. I was
Thank
hoping you would
you.
say that. We have to ask you, the show's called New York Living. Obviously, you're not originally from New York. You went to NYU and you graduated and you're like, I have to stay here.
Yes.
Some of your favorite things to do, to eat, to see,
Oh my
just in
gosh.
general about New York City.
My favorite restaurant in New York City is Bond Street. I love it there so much. Best sushi in the city.
Oh my gosh, I love sushi.
My favorite things to do? I mean, I love shopping, so like all the good shopping is in New York, obviously.
Obviously, yes.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think what else. I live in the financial district, so
Ooh.
there's not a lot down there, so I will come up to like Soho and like Tribeca and hang around there.
All right.
Okay. Well, we can't say some of the words that you say in your TikTok, but your what you call your apartment is very
It's
funny.
hysterical.
Yes.
So go check Emira out. Emira D'Spain, thank you so much for coming onto New York Living and sharing, you know, peek into your life and all your accomplishments with us.
Thank you for having me.
We'll look forward to seeing you on TV or in a movie.
Yes.
Come back and give me a little makeup tutorial, please.
I will.
That's our next segment,
Thank you.
Stephanie. Amira's going to do her makeup. Happy Pride Month.
Thank
Happy
you.
everything. Continue shining and make sure to follow her on TikTok, on
Yes.
Instagram, XOXO Emira.